Hey, it's RimWanderer's here, looking to go on that new journey. So this is the third episode of my RimWorld Nomadic playthrough. If you haven't watched the first two episodes, you can find them in a playlist on my channel, really convenient to watch. I recommend you do that. Now, what happened last time? Well, Turkey got injured again, and then we murdered two people, and then we got some other people to murder a Fumbo for us. So now we have lots of Fumbo fur, lots of Fumbo meat, and we also have that Fumbo horn, which is a really good melee weapon. So, I'm happy. This is something we can build on. My colonists are happy. They have lots of food to eat. And most importantly, Trouble the Gecko is really happy because not only is she safe from rabid animals, but she also has lots and lots and lots of meat to eat. So, that's where we are. That's where we're continuing from. Let's go, Wanderers. How to start this episode? Well, on screen is the aftermath after I murder those two people that I mentioned in the intro. And you're probably wondering, why do I leave the bodies lying there for so long? And my answer to you would be because of the morals. And you probably wonder, which morals? Well, let me give you a reminder of my nomadic clan's morals. I might as well slaughter Trouble if we're going to be killing leopard geckos. So, yeah, I don't think that's against my own clan's moral. That is... No, not allowed. We're allowed to eat humans, but we're not allowed to kill geckos. You know, that's the rules in this clan. That's in our nomad clan. I think you can see where this is going. We're going down the little rabbit hole of cannibalism. And you're probably wondering why. Well, as you can see on this recording, before we got the Fumbo, we were really low on food. And I was quite worried, so I didn't want to waste those bodies without utilising them. However, before we could go about doing that, I need to make sure the bills were very clear because only chimpanzee and turkey will accept this task of butchering the corpses because they're cannibals. The rest wouldn't. And I was worried this was going to cause issues.
Right, when do
and we'll see how that goes.
I'll do those.
Add butcher animal. Now we're going to set up a separate bill for this. Because some people, for some reason, don't like slaughtering humans. So we have to make a very special bill for them. And any worker... It's got to be turkey, unfortunately. He's not great, but they're the only one that's got the cannibal thing. Now, like I said, I might suspend this until the very last moment. So the reason why this is less urgent is because, as you can see on screen, this is just after I killed the Fumbo. So I wasn't as worried about the situation when it came to food. So I was leaving that special kind of meal for later. So I sent our turkey to go hunting, and you're never going to guess what happened. She got injured again by what violent beast, you may ask? Let's see. Really? Oh no. A tortoise is going to try and kill turkey. Let's see how this goes. I mean, looking pretty high octane right here. Yeah, I kind of underestimate how persistent this desert tortoise is. And I kind of regret not moving turkey back to allow more shooting time, let's say. Come on. Come on, really? Oh my god, he just deflected that with his shell. I think he's actually going to make it. I might regret this. Ow, wow. Ow. Wow, you little bastard. Yes, so it's another episode, therefore it means another time Turkey ends up being treated by a chimpanzee for semi-mortal wounds. Well, I'm overreacting this time. They're minor wounds, but you know, if it wasn't for Turkey's super immunity, they would be mortal if she ever got infected. So can't take everything for granted, you know. However, the corpse was quickly decaying, so no rest for the wicked, eh? Now, I also need, so they don't eat it, I'm going to have to make sure everyone who's not as palatable to human meat is not going to be accidentally eating it. So I need to go for Dinosaur, Grey and Engo. All of those three. Dinosaur Meat. Human is off the menu. I'm being very careful here because if one of those three eat any of these meals that are made from this human meat, they'll be very, very annoyed. And I'm hoping by Turkey doing the butchering that it shouldn't harm their mood bar either. However, I found out that assumption was wrong. I think she should be fine. Actually, it's funny. She will be completely fine with this. I know she will. Oh, okay. No, everyone is... Is it because everyone's asleep? No, there we go. Okay. That's not good. What I enjoy from that clip is when I assume that nothing's happened, that it's had no effect, but the first person I check is Chimpanzee, who's also a cannibal, so of course he doesn't care. It's only when I check Grey when I realise something is seriously wrong. And yeah, it doesn't affect me that much at that time because I wasn't doing much with Grey. It's when I'm trying to expand my crops, so I start growing some rice and I start growing some healing roots. That's when I seriously realise that it's affecting my productivity because the work is going so slowly. Who? Grey. Yeah, I knew. Grey is seriously suffering with 2 lots of withdrawal. And it wasn't like I didn't already know about this problem. I did. I just sort of ignored it / accepted that there's nothing we can do about it. I also wasn't exactly sympathetic to Grey's needs either, as you'll soon see. Why are you so annoyed? Well, a lot of things. Caffeine withdrawal. Yeah, we're gonna... There's not much I can do about that. That was always gonna happen. Can't believe we... Can't we have air conditioning? Well... I'm not so sure about that, Grey. Not sure we can have air conditioning. It's a lot of wood, but let's see. If you put the hard work in, maybe we can. I think we're just going to have to... Grey's going to have a break and we're just going to have to live with it. I was quite accepting of Grey having a mental break because it's only one colonist. One colonist having a mental break is tolerable. You can deal with it. However, I wasn't expecting the crisis that would hit me. And the person that caused this crisis is the same person that caused the food poisoning epidemic. Yes, Engo. Hmm? Oh yeah, I did say 30. I guess that's... I do clock something strange has happened, but I don't realise the significance, and later on I'm going to get a shock. But in the meantime, I do notice the benefits of cannibalism. Oh, yay. I'm happy because I ate some cooked human meat. Wow, that is actually super powerful. I actually give Engo some praise because, lo and behold, second episode, third episode, no food poisoning. Wow. However, it's rather short-lived. I have noticed one thing though. No food poisoning. Which is great. Engo's finally getting the hang of it. You just eat human meat. You just ate human meat. For God's sake. I've tried. You saw me do it. I've tried to plan for this. But nope. RimWorld is not clever. Look, it's... I mean, what else could I do? I mean, I'm telling them, don't eat it. They still eat it. What's essentially happened is, my whole simple meal stockpile has become infected with cooked human meat. And only after all the meals that have been made with human meat are eaten, everyone will get the effect of eating cooked human meat, which is great for turkey and chimpanzee, not so great for the others. And as you saw before, Grey is already really pissed off, so yeah, it's not going very well for her. And you heard there, I was sort of trying to put the blame on RimWorld for this, and this is where I realised it was my fault, and most certainly my fault. 8? I know why. I know, it's because the human meat was made with the other meat. So, what did I learn from this experience? Well, I learned it's not just enough to change the bills for on the butcher table and what kind of meals people can eat, but you also have to do it while doing the meal, when you're making the meal. And also, it's probably safer to like split up your stockpiles rather than putting all your meals of questionable meat in one pile. So yeah, that's what I learned from this. But I'll only be able to use these lessons in episode 4 because this is it for episode 3. But just before we finish, Dinosaur has an interesting offer. Dinosaur thinks you should name it, give it a Caxigo. Caxigo? Sure, why not? Or, okay, no, let's be a bit more creative. What about Trouble's Trouble Land? Oh. Okay. So, what to look forward to in episode 4? Well, I hope by episode 4 we can attack this tribal camp right here. Because I want to get straight to the carnage. So I'll probably be cutting over like gaining of strength and gaining resources. Because it's just all the same. And I just want to show you the key parts. Now, I say I hope because we don't know what tomorrow might bring. We might get a massive raid on the camp. I don't know. We'll cut to that if I do. But that's the general aim. I hope by episode 4 we can attack this camp. So, see you out there, Wanderers. Just before the credits roll, I'd like to say thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm sure there's more for you to enjoy. If you have any feedback, put it in the comments and I'm sure to read it. See you on out, Wanderers.